How's it going, guys? My name is Marilyn Joshi, and today I've got another 1 hour track for you guys. So without further ado, let's take a listen to what I made today. Now I'll go ahead and say right now that I did export a bunch of the synths because it was making my computer lag when I was trying to record, so that's why you see all these extra audio files that probably weren't in the time-lapse. Now moving forward, the theme of today's episode I want to say is pitch modulation, pitch bending, vibrato, stuff like that. So I started with the main chords, and the main chords sound like this. And you can hear the vibrato come in like right here, and right here. I also have some layers that are doing a similar thing. And you can hear that the layer is doing the vibrato at the same speed and at the same parts in the song so that it's cohesive and it's together. And then I moved on to the bass. Here's the bass. As you can hear in there, I also put vibrato on the bass. Then I added some top leads. Here's the first one. And here's the second one that I made. So they're about an octave apart right there, making it nice and thick. I have all of the serums linked to this vibrato automation and this pitch automation right here, as you can see. Throughout the song, you'll hear it either slide up into the chord that it's playing or slide down out of it like here. Or sliding into it. So you can hear that it's giving it some movement in the pitch arena. So after I made all the chords and the bass and stuff like that, I moved on to the drums. The drums are pretty simple. It's just 4 on the floor. Got a little pre-shifted clap in there. And then I have a hi-hat coming in on the second half of the first half of the drop. Let me try that again. And I also add some hi-hats as the song progresses. And then, of course, I put some volume automation on these hi-hats to make it kind of sound like they're being sidechained with the rest of the song. Next thing I added was this ARP. This ARP is playing something pretty simple. The ARP is probably the only thing that I'm not pitch bending or like affecting in that area in any way. This is what it sounds like. So at the end there, you can hear that it goes higher. So what I did was I basically just inverted what it was playing 4 times until it got back to the original up an octave, and then it resets once it hits the loop again. And of course, I've got my reverb sweeps on the chord instruments. So I've got a delay send for the top leads. So the delay send is only outputting the wet signal. Now I'm using a limiter to sidechain the wet signal with the dry signal. So basically, whenever the dry signal is playing, the wet signal is being pushed out of the way. So this is what that sounds like. I'll show you what it looks like in the limiter. So you can see that when the notes are playing, it's being pushed out of the way. And nearing the end of this, I just added some crashes. Big reverb on that guy. And I've got some white noise that I'm using. These are also both being somewhat sidechained. They've got some of the signal going to the master bus on each of them, but with the sidechain, it still makes it feel like it's pumping. Now, for this one, I chose to use a fruity balance to sidechain, only because I have a little bit more control of what kind of a shape I want the sidechain to be. And about the last thing I added to this was this little reverse kick into the kick drum that I added. Because without it, it just starts, kind of, which is just boring. And that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you on this one. If you like this video, please leave a like. Leave a comment if you want me to finish this one. I kind of enjoyed this one, so I wouldn't mind finishing this one. But until next time, guys, I hope you have a great day, and see you later. Bye.